Casey, head trainer at CrossFit The Tracks. We're just going to go over the workouts and the movements for the No Baby Leave the Socks On competition on Saturday. First one, we got a 7-minute AMRAP, ladder fashion, with thrusters and box jumps. The thruster is going to be at 65 pounds for the RX division, 45 pounds for the scale division. Then we've got a 20-inch box. We'll be doing box jumps for the RX, step ups for the scale division. John here is going to show us what's required. On the thruster, it'll start off with 2 reps. We can either squat, clean the weight up to get to that first rep. Go ahead. What I'm looking for is that hip crease all the way below parallel. And on the thruster, the bar is going to finish overhead with our ears between our arms. Going to drop back down to the next thruster. Come up, 2 reps. From those 2 reps, we'll move on to the box jump. We're going to jump with 2 feet, land with 2 feet, showing full hip extension on top of the box. If we step up, step down, 2 feet on the box, still showing that full hip extension. We'll be going from 2 thrusters, 2 box jumps, 4 thrusters, 4 box jumps, adding 2 reps each round until that 7 minutes is up. All right, now we're going to go over the no reps and what's not going to be counted for this first workout. Go and clean the weight up. First thing we'll be looking for is hips not going low enough, to where that's not going to count. Another thing we're going to be looking at is where this bar finishes. It needs to finish directly above our head with our ears between our arms. So go ahead, John. This bar is locked out in front, not showing control. That's also not going to count. We need this bar to finish back here. Alright, the final thing is not showing control at the top. So go ahead and do the thruster. Nice quick extension, but I need you to show control up top for me. The no reps for the box jumps. First one's going to be not showing full hip extension on top of the box. Go ahead. Then hopping down. Hips weren't fully open. Need to open those hips all the way up top. Next one's going to be not having 2 feet on the box in the step up. And the third one's going to be, it's a popular one, is showing that hip extension above the box, not on top of the box. Go ahead and show me that one. So I need you to show that hip extension, pause on the box, then down. For the second workout, we've got another 10-minute AMRAP. This AMRAP is going to be in a ladder fashion. It'll start off with 10 pull-ups, then move on to 20 burpees, then 30 double unders, 40 wall balls, 50 kettlebell swings, and with the remaining time, we have a max rep clean and jerk. For the pull-ups, we're looking for full extension at the bottom, chin finishing above the bar. Whether we do these 10 strict, kipping, or butterfly, we're looking for that full extension with that chin over the bar. For the jumping pull-ups, we'll pre-measure for each athlete. What we're looking for is this bar is going to be with our arms extended between our wrist in the middle of our forearm. Same thing has to happen. Chin has to be above the bar. We have to show full hip extension or full extension at the bottom. So go ahead and pause down here at the bottom for me. See how his arms are extended, knees are bent. We have to show that extension each time. Next, from the pull-ups, we move on to 20 burpees. 20 burpees, we're looking for chest and hips hit the deck. Feet leave the ground on the way up, clap above our head. A no rep is going to be a no clap. Also, not opening the hips fully. From the 20 burpees, we're moving on to the 30 double unders or 90 single unders. The rope will be out there set up for you. Just get those out, pretty self-explanatory. Double unders, jump, rope under twice, single unders. We're doing 90 of them, ropes under our feet once. From there, we're moving on to the wall balls. What I'm looking for here is hip crease below parallel, ball hitting the black. This ball must be picked up to a full standing position, then squat down. So this is how we will start the wall ball. Go ahead. Alright, the first no rep is going to be not standing all the way up with the ball before we squat and throwing from there. So I need you to stand all the way up from the bottom, then squat down for that rep to count. Next no reps is going to be not going low enough. Third no rep is going to be not hitting high enough on the wall. Our fourth no rep is not hitting the wall at all. And the last no rep that we're going to be looking for is hitting the wall in the blue, but it still continues to go to that 9 foot mark. I need you to hit that wall in the black. The 40 wall balls, we're moving on to 50 kettlebell swings. These kettlebell swings will be done at 35 pounds and 26 pounds. Looking for here, wrists are going to touch the inner thigh, kettlebell will pass through our thighs. Finish overhead with showing a little bit of ear. How the kettlebell is positioned up here is irrelevant. No reps on these kettlebell swings is not going high enough with the kettlebell and not showing full hip extension through the movement. So there's not going high enough. Alright, with the remaining time after those 50 kettlebell swings, we'll finish the 10 minutes off with a max rep clean and jerk. The weight's going to be at 95 pounds and 65 pounds. The clean can be a squat clean, power clean, muscle clean. However we get the bar from the ground to the shoulders is okay. Jerk, we're locking out over top. Once again, this can be a push jerk, split jerk, any way to get it overhead. Go ahead. What we're looking for on this jerk, same thing in that thruster, showing that full extension at the top of the movement, standing all the way up with the weight on the jerk. In the day, with our third workout, it's going to be a deadlift ladder set up between 15 bars. The scaled bars are going to go from 65 pounds to 205 with 10-pound increments per bar. The RX division is going to start off 135, go all the way up to 275 with same 10-pound increments between bars. So you've got 1 minute to complete the 1 rep at each bar. So you can go ahead and look for this deadlift for me, John. Looking for the full hip extension, shoulder finishing behind the bar. We're going to work our way up the ladder. It's an every minute on the minute fashion, just getting 1. Once we find that weight, or if we're at the top of the ladder, we're going for max reps. So say if we're at the 275 and we can deadlift it once, we can deadlift it multiple times. A 275 deadlifted 5 times will separate that between someone that's got it once. However, if our max deadlift is only 245, and we get 245 3 times, that'll separate you from someone that's got the 245 rep once. You choose when to do that max rep. Once you do that max rep, you no longer go up the ladder, you just step off to the side. Here's what a no rep looks like on the deadlift. Not extending the hips fully, shoulders not finishing behind the bar. Alright, those are the standards for our 3 workouts on Saturday. We look forward to meeting everybody. Good luck. We'll see you on Saturday. Suck it up, buttercup.